Hey guys, this is kind of an impromptu episode, I guess. I wasn't planning on this one. This one just kind of came up. We're staying at some friends of ours, some Amish friends, at their cabin, and just thought it would probably be really cool to show you guys around, give you a bit of a tour of some Amish craftsmanship, and yeah, just figured we'd share it with you. It was a great night last night. They let us stay here last night and the night before, and just when we woke up yesterday, we figured, you know what, you guys would probably want to see this. So, just a quick note: it's Amish, so it's off grid. There is a generator that runs some water pumps that we have just turned into an on position. But for lights and stuff in there, it's propane lights only. And rather than go through and light them all as we go, I think we'll probably just kind of use a flashlight in the darker areas. But we will show you one or two at some point, just showing you lighting them. But other than that, we'll go through and show you this incredible place. Alright, so this is the entrance into the garage. You can see it's just that classic, awesome rustic timber work and just that woodsy feel to it. So they do have an overhead door here that opens up. That'll be for pulling their buggies in or whatever while they're using it. And a wood stove here to heat up this area. The stove in the main place, which actually there's a furnace too, I'll show you guys. It works really well for off-grid, but it doesn't really heat up this area a whole lot, so they do have one here. It's not lit right now, so it's a little cooler in here, but not too bad temperature from us coming from the north. Come on in. I'll show you guys the main floor here first. There's 3 floors to this one. There's the main floor, a basement, and an upstairs. It's quite the place, wow. So this here, it just opens up right into the kitchen. This is and again, everything is off grid. So this is a propane stove, not an electrical or anything. Yeah, but kind of the convenience of home. Sink, there's running water and stuff. Like I mentioned, the generator, it runs a pressure system that keeps the water lines going. So other than that, like I said, the lights and everything, that's propane. Fridge is propane, stove is propane. The fridge over here is, I mean, it looks very modern, but it's been changed to work on propane instead of electricity. This is a proud item of our Amish friends there. It's a butcher block, makes a great island. They have kind of a cool story behind where they got this. So it's a cool centerpiece to their kitchen. So this here, I mean, you can see the big table. The Amish love their big meals with lots of people around, lots of family. Yeah, just kind of the dining area just connects right off the kitchen here. This is the sitting room. It's a big sitting room. It's probably, yeah, it's bigger than the Shane Shack. So, as you can see, there's lots of couches, lots of seats, big area on the floor. It's kind of the typical Amish sitting room and whatever, because it focuses lots of family area. Family is very important to the Amish. So they have lots of room for the little ones to run around. And this, beautiful doors, beautiful craftsmanship on these. This opens up into a bedroom area, I guess, but lots of windows, lots of natural light in here. Beautiful, beautiful beds, you can see. Great view out the windows each side. Yeah, and huge cathedral ceiling here. You can see the railing that goes around the top. We'll actually end up there when we go to the top floor. It's really cool. You follow through some hallways and you end up back looking on this, down at this from the top. So is really cool. We'll head over here. This is the fireplace, which I love. It's big rocks all that it is, you can see. Wood fireplace, goes up in the chimney. There's actually one if you'll come over here quickly, I forgot to point out. This here also goes up through the stone chimney. This was an old fireplace system where, I don't know if they use it for cooking or what, but as far as I understand, it still works and just connects in where that chimney comes through. And it's just really cool. Not exactly sure what is cooked in there, or if it's just used for heat, but it's a cool little cubby. And then yeah, this is their wood stove. We didn't use it in the last couple of days here. It wasn't needed. Again, we'll show you that furnace down in the basement. It's off-grade as propane and it works really slick. Yeah, just a beautiful center fireplace, which is another thing that, I'm kind of collecting ideas as we go along on things like this for down the road, additions to the Shane Shack or whatever else. I love the whole stone fireplace. All right, so here, another beautiful custom crafted door. This is just storage in here. This is the bathroom on the ground floor. So this is, the bathroom on the main floor. Again, window, natural light. Most rooms here, they've got the windows for the natural light. I love the shelf here. Really heavy duty. You can stack a lot of towels on that thing. So there's a sink and a toilet and a shower. They're all off grid. So the generator that I mentioned, this is what it's running. And like when I say we have the heat to the on position, it's not actually running. Like the generator, like we were outside, you don't hear it running. It's an auto kick in or whatever you'd call it, where it only starts when it's needed. So when it needs to refill the toilet tank or be pumping water through the shower, it'll kick in and supply the power for that. But when it's not needed, it's not actually running out there. It's just available to run when we need it to. So it's a really cool system. All right, and more awesome doors here. It's like almost every door is a different design. I love it, love it. This one goes upstairs. We'll check out that one after we go in here. This one here is like another master bedroom. Big king size bed. Lots of windows again, lots of natural light during the daytime. And roomy, very roomy. And I mean, you've gotta love the rustic look in here, or maybe you don't have to. I've got to. I think a lot of people do. It's kind of like what my dream house would be, with all the dark logs and everything. And I love this whole area here. Maybe it's the carpenter in me, but this is actually a giant dresser storage area set right into the wall. Like you can see here, it goes back a couple of feet. You got some Amish quilts here, and just like so much storage space. So you can put so much stuff in there, and it takes literally no room out of the master bedroom because it's built right into the wall. I love the whole idea and just the craftsmanship of it all. But we'll head upstairs now. That's pretty much it for the main floor. So here's the stairs going up. Now they have motion sensor lights in here, as you can see. It's still pretty dark though, so I'm just gonna turn on a flashlight here. And we'll head upstairs. I love these thick timber stairs. Just the look of them, and they feel really solid when you're going up. Love the whole design. Alright, so this is another big roomy bedroom. Vaulted ceiling here, which I love the timbers here. This is just storage. Again, though, beautiful door design. Just like everything is superb craftsmanship. And there's more storage over there. But it's just another kind of quiet little bedroom off to the side. Little nook. And again, windows for natural light. Love the furniture in here. All that wood and grain and all that. Love it. Alright, so then this is just going the opposite way. We're coming off the stairs. You've got a couple beds in here. This is probably more so for the children, the families that would come and stay here. Like built-in shelving into the wall. More storage back here, just like the other room had. And in there and in there, storage everywhere. These windows, which actually I didn't show in the last room there, but these windows have shutters that close. Just to block out some light if you want to sleep in or something a little bit. But leave them open and get lots of natural light in here during the day. And then you don't need any other lighting in these rooms, so it's kind of nice. And again, the quilts and the furniture. So then you go through this hallway here, more storage off to the sides, and it's another bedroom, another couple beds, and that big open feeling with the cathedral ceiling, and just the whole rustic wood look. Love the timbers. More storage off to the side here, and it's actually not a huge room, but it feels big, mostly because of the cathedral ceiling, and more big windows looking out over the lawn there, letting more natural light in. Now these doors are really cool, and actually most of the doors have them. They're homemade latch systems, like, well, Amish made. So that just opens up like that. So we'll head through here, and you guys will probably recognize this area from earlier. And another bedroom. And you can see down here, this is where we came out earlier, where it's kind of the sunroom, double bedroom, all the windows. You can look up and you can see the railing. This is it. You can come out and just a little railing, you come out of that door, but you got a full bed here for, well, sleeping, obviously. So we'll go back through this door, and it just loops back around into this room that we just left onto the little walkway there with. So I love the kind of maze of hallways looping back and around to different parts of the house. It's something that I would like to incorporate into a future house someday, but we'll see where life takes it. And I guess that about wraps it up for the upstairs. We'll head down to the basement now, and it's a lot more rooms down there still. Alright, so now we're back to where we just came into the house. This is the kitchen area. So we'll go back down these stairs, and instead of turning left into the garage where we came in, we'll turn to the right and we'll go down to the basement. And really cool handrails here. A real log and just, custom fit for the stairwells. So yeah, this is the basement. It's a fancy basement. Again, enough windows to give some natural light so that this area, at least during the day, doesn't need propane lights or anything else. As you can see, these are the propane lights here, and they're obviously very easy and ready to be used, but it's just nice if you don't need them. So this would be just kind of another community gathering room, family gathering room. We got the pool table and a bunch of sitting area. The wood stove here. Again, we haven't used it in the last while, or like the last couple days we've been here, but It's the same kind of central structure with the stone work and everything. I love the stonework fireplaces like that. It looks so classy and cool. And yeah, like I said, just lots of sitting room, more Amish craftsmanship. You gotta love those fancy chairs and tables that they do. So that's the downstairs here. It's just like lots of seating and just kind of mix match different kinds, whatever you can get down here. And as you can see back here, it started getting a little darker. I'll turn my flashlight back on. It's kind of a kitchen area for the downstairs. You got another stove here that would operate on propane, and sink and counter space and all that. So that's why you get kind of the restaurant looking chairs and tables here on the one side of the room, is because it's an eating area. So for family meals and whatever, you can come down here and have lots of space to hang out. We'll head in here to the bathroom right away, but first I want to show you guys this here. This is a propane furnace that, that's got the pilot on for however, so you can use it at any time. And upstairs there's a thermostat. I can't remember the word because we don't have one at our house, but you can adjust it with a thermostat to whatever temperature you want in the house, and it's all off grid. This isn't powered by electricity, so it's just the heat rises up into the ducts here, and it's just natural heat flow that heats the rest of the house. There's no pushed air or anything. It's just natural flow. So another really cool thing. And if we could do that at our house up north, not that we would go away from the wood heat, but for when we leave on trips like this or something, it would be kind of nice to be able to have a heat source that keeps things above freezing and just takes care of things. This is another storage room. This bathroom in here, this is really something special. So this is the bathroom for the downstairs, and it looks really cool. I love this whole stonework look. Now, I'll go back here. I'll try not to block myself out with the window behind me. It's a walk-in stone shower. So you walk in here, you have a little shelf made right into the wall there. The shower head is set low so that it doesn't splash over and stuff right now. I was actually talking to Mom earlier about this. We were down here looking at this, and this just fascinates me. I think if I were to do a house down the road, I would like kind of an overhead one, but just taking notes on everything that's done. And this again is just run by that generator that's set to the on position to pressure water when it needs it. So, and it just drains out through the floor, and that's their little shower down here. They also have a tub. They've got a tub here set right into the stonework as well. So that looks really cool. I like that. And their sink, so they have like the whole stonework wall, and then it's back to the rustic wood wall again. The logs and the sink with the logs along the outside of it here. It's just, I love the look of this. So we'll check out the last couple of rooms here. So we'll head through here, and at the end of this little hallway, you open it up into a cold storage room. They've got it insulated in here. Nice acoustics. Ooh. Yeah, we got it all insulated. You can feel the temperature difference as soon as you walk in here. Kept nice and cool. Lots of shelving for any kind of food they're storing here. There's obviously nothing here right now, but just a big cold storage room, which is another thing I would really love to have up north, is a room like a big one like this, lots of storage in it, just to keep things cool and not frozen. All right, so then I think this is the last room here. Now I will light this light because it's really dark in here. So yeah, this is it. This is the last room. They got their heater, their water heater here, and washing machines for when families come for an extended stay. And I love the whole rustic look of everything, the whole off-grid aspect, and yet they do things that offer some conveniences without losing the off-grid and the rustic. Like a propane heater that heats just from natural airflow into the house. You can control the thermostat upstairs that's still all off-grid. The fact that you can have electricity and pressured water and all of that with a generator outside that doesn't have to run all the time. It just runs when it's needed. And I mean, it's a 7,000 watt generator or something. So yeah, you save fuel and you save the peace and quiet out and around your cabin land. So this is it, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful Amish cabin that we had the privilege to stay in. And like I said, this wasn't an episode I was planning on doing. It was just kind of woke up the other morning and was like, you know what? We should share this with people. I think people would really like to see this. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope, my ramblings and just exploring the house, made you guys feel like you were part of all of this. It's really, really cool. Really cool. And lots of ideas for the carpenter and me for a house down the road if I ever want to expand the Shane Shack. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you saw anything specific that you really liked, or any ideas or tips for me to add to a Shane Shack down the road that wasn't included in this tour here, throw them in the comments. We'd love hearing from you guys. Till next time, we'll see you guys later.